Next stop is Pipa. I'm here, Pipa Beach. Pipa Beach.
Não, mas aqui também é muito bom.
If there's an accordion, that means it's for home.
Amanhã tem mais.
Where are you from? She's from France. You guys remember her?
You want the good news or the bad news? I lost signal and it crashed.
Speak to me in tongues like a fanatic. Yeah, she a fan of it.
No, it's okay. Let's get to this fantastic beach that everybody's been talking about. Oh yeah.
There's an actual dolphin. There he is. See him?
Me gusta bien caro. En lencería bien caro. Con alma bien caro. Baby, yo sé que tú es caro.
I'm at the bus stop in Aracachí. I left Canoa, Quebrada, aproximadamente 15 horas. So I'm getting on this bus. I think it's about a 6-hour ride. I'm here early. I'm always worried about that stuff. When you take the bus, you know, they say be here an hour early, but you really don't need to be. Put the app on your phone so you don't need to go get a ticket and all of that stuff. You just show them your app and you're on the bus. I use Flix. It's air conditioned. It has Wi-Fi and it has power. It's gonna be, I think, an easy 6-hour ride. I might even edit on the bus while I'm there if I'm not sleeping. Next stop is Pipa. I decided to skip Natal. Some people said go to Natal. Some people say go, no, just go straight to Pipa. Natal, it's different people had different things to say. I'm not gonna get into it, but Pipa is supposed to be like Canoa Quebrada, where I just left, but on a bigger scale. And I really like this place that I just left. It's very calm, very chill. Love the vibe. So I'm looking forward to getting there and just chilling out for the next week or so. Maybe even more, who knows? I found other people here that are traveling and kind of doing the same route that I'm doing. Not Americans. The last few days I hung out with some people at the hostel next door to my posada. One is from France, the other one is from Argentina. And then there's one guy, he's from Sao Paulo. He has an interesting story. He's a singer, like a panhandler. And he was doing that in Sao Paulo and he just decided to leave. He said originally he was gonna leave for a few days. He has his little amp and a guitar, sets it up on the street. You see these people and they sing and they try to collect money. So he came up here to the north and he's been here for, I wanna say months. Like I don't know, man. He told me that sometimes he wakes up in the morning and he's like, what the F am I doing? But then I see him like he's living the life, man. I don't know at what point you kind of say to yourself, okay, I got to change some things, but he's living, man. Like I've seen some interesting things in that place. A lot of like hippie-ish types there, you know, just kind of living life. Even the people that I met at the hostel. The hostel is dorm room situation. They got like a bunch of bunk beds in small rooms and they even have tents in the yard that people sleep in the tents as well. I think they pay like $8 a night, you know, like 30 reais, 35 reais. There's a $50 reais a night room, but that's because it has air conditioning in that one. You know, there's hammocks all over the place. They're chilling, they're partying, they're drinking. The 3 people that I'm talking about, they volunteer there as well. And that's another option for people that want to live that backpack lifestyle. You can go to a hostel, ask if you can volunteer, and they put you on a work schedule. So you might work 6 hours a day and you get to stay there for free. So it's really interesting, really interesting. One person has been traveling around for 4 months, the other one for about a month, and they're just good. That's kind of how I wanna feel like that. I wouldn't stay at a hostel. I'm a little bit too cheeky for that. If I didn't have all my luggage, then maybe. But I have cameras in here, I have my computer, I'm editing, I'm doing work. I need to be able to retreat into my own space to get my work done. And I'm an introvert. So sometimes a lot of the times I like my own space and I like to get out. Like it was fun that I go to the hostel, hang out, maybe get a drink, but then I need to go back in my room and chill. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm excited to show you guys something new. And outside of that, peace and love. Ciao. This is the Flix bus. I think it's a nice little upgrade. Just want to make sure that he puts my luggage on the bus. guys. And we are on our way. Let's go. I swear, it's raining now. Whew. Pretty heavy too. Alright guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. First morning in Pipa Beach. I've been up since like 3 a.m. editing, and I kind of missed the sunrise, sort of. But I just want to show you guys what it looks like here. It's not like the last place I was in was Canoa Quebrada. That place was pretty new. There's a lot of construction going on. It looked like most of the buildings were recently built or within the last few years. This place, you can tell it's older. Some of the streets, some of the buildings are a little bit worn. It's more hilly here. Hilly meaning the last place I was at, I thought it was kind of hard getting from the beach to the hotel. Not hard, but you know, it's a good walk, man. You're gonna get some leg exercise. Here, it's even more. I wish I had somebody to shoot in this light. It's beautiful. I need to find a model out here or something. I was struggling last night to get up there. I was so tired already. It was a long trip. I had to take first a taxi from Canoa Quebrada to Aracati, not far, about 15 minutes, to the bus terminal, the Rodoviaria. Anyways, to the bus station. Waited there for about an hour to catch my bus. The bus took about 6 hours, I believe, to get to Natal. And then I had to take an Uber from Natal to Pipa, which was another 2 hours. Cost-wise, it was 40 reais to get from Canoa Quebrada to Acati, and I had to negotiate that price because they were trying to charge me more. And then the bus was 107 reais with tax and everything. And it was a nice bus. The chairs reclined right back, like almost to a bed. A lot of space, air conditioning. It was cold. You got to bring a sweater or some pants when you get on there. And it had power. It claimed to have Wi-Fi. It did have Wi-Fi, but it was spotty. It's not reliable Wi-Fi. I thought I was gonna be sitting in this thing with editing and all that stuff, but nah, it was kind of a bumpy ride. They need some infrastructure here because the streets, man. In here, it's cobblestone. You have to get used to walking on it, but the driving streets, a lot of potholes, and the driver was just all of that stuff. And by the time I got to the hotel, after like, 8 hours of traveling, I had motion sickness. I had to like lay down for a minute and catch myself. I'm here now. I'm gonna be here for a while. Right now, I'm gonna get back in the room and edit. I got more work to do, and I'll probably crash after I edit. But I'm here, Pipa Beach. Pipa Beach. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, welcome to Pipa, aka Pipa Beach. They say it's one of the most popular beaches in Brazil, but I think that's more about the local people. I think it's maybe famous for Brazilians because I've never heard of Pipa Beach until I was actually up in the north, and when I asked people, hey, where should I go? They directed me, hey, you gotta go see this beach, it's beautiful. It's located near the city of Natal in Brazil in the north. Pipa was a small fishing village until the 1970s. Then it was discovered by surfers and backpackers, and that's where we are today. There's many businesses run by foreigners who visited the town and decided to stay. When you're in Pipa, you'll see that there's a big Spanish-speaking population. There's a lot of people there that come from Argentina and some of the other countries in South America. So yeah, big Spanish-speaking population. Pipa is still a small area. Its expansion is limited by laws created to protect the environment around the village. That's why it's such a high density of hotels, restaurants, and bars, and other tourism-oriented businesses. When you're walking down the street, everything is really compact, right beside each other. There's not a lot of breathing room in between businesses. Success has also brought many problems to the community. The large influx of visitors and new dwellers has not been matched by investments in its infrastructure. The roads need fixing. I hear they have some sewage issues and other things that come with an area being overpopulated. They haven't been able to keep up. I suggest everybody get out there and see it while it's still in its beautiful state it's in today. Who knows what it's going to be like a few years from now. It's definitely changing quickly, but it's still a beautiful spot, and it's a must-see spot if you're going to go outside of the normal Rio, Copacabana areas. You want to go to places like this. It's beautiful.
This is a main street here in Pipa. I just went into this club here called Bacana. It wasn't very full yet. I don't know if it's considered early here, but they had a 2-for-1 drink special, 2 caipirinhas for 20 reais. So I did that. I'm gonna keep walking down a little bit, see what else is going on here. Let me ask this girl here, what other clubs are good here? Well, outra clubes aqui, bom. Você trabalha para...
Trabalho lá, mas também é muito bom.
Mesmo?
Não, não é o mesmo. Não, mas aqui também é muito bom.
Okay, obrigado. Okay, so this girl from the other club just brought me to this place. Says it's good. I think it's kind of strange that she works with the other club, but she just walked me over here. I'm gonna go in just to see what it's like. It's 10 reais here.
Hola. Ah, trocado, obrigado.
Dinheiro.
Obrigado.
What's up? Você importa eu gravar aqui?
Pode, sem problema.
Okay, obrigado. Okay. All right, let's check out this place. I don't know if it's any good. They got a little game going. What is going on here? Another one?
Tem mais 28 segundos ainda? Oh, meu Deus!
Okay.
abre só pra mim. Meu amor mais louco, ele canta mal, estreia, Argentina, a criança pra gente adorar. Quando você aí, e você não gosta.
I guess this is what they call forró music. Somebody told me before, if there's an accordion, that means it's forró, and there is an accordion.
E você não gosta pra mim.
Okay, that was a cool spot. Let me keep moving. See if there's anything else going on. I'm still not sold on this forró music. I don't know how to dance to it. I don't know what it's about, so. No. Let's go see some other places. Huh? It was good. Where else? Girl is showing me all the spots here.
Lá no final.
Up here?
Só direto, que frio.
Okay, and outra
Hoje é só
mais
isso.
disso? Só isso?
Só isso.
Só isso?
Sim.
Isso?
Amanhã tem mais.
Okay.
Você vai lá no final.
I'll check it out. Obrigado.
Nada.
Okay, so she says this is it. There's basically like 3 clubs that are hot here. Pipa, Mar, Galleria. Nobody here right now. The DJ. It's a pretty big place. They got a space upstairs, space downstairs. I think it's a bit of a younger crowd here, but it's empty. I don't know if it's the time of the year or if it's still early. What's up, Bucky? That place is called Doodoo. In Jamaican, Doodoo is not a good name for a club. Doodoo means something else. But there's all these little bars and things on the side here. Tattoo place. It's a Friday night, but it doesn't seem very busy. I would expect that every place would be packed here, but it's not. Let me walk up a little bit more. There's like people on the street, but I guess people are more into just hitting bars and restaurants than actually going to like dance clubs. I don't know what to say. Let's keep walking and take a look. This is nightlife in Pipa. Check out the rock band, guys. Staying on down at the beach, it seems like that's really the center. I want to say that street splits downtown. So there's this side of downtown and there's the other side of downtown. I don't know if there's anything going on the other side. You've seen kind of the crowd, you've seen what it looks like. Not a lot of melanin here. That's the one thing I noticed. Less than other cities, I guess, in the Northeast that I've been to. This place, I think there's a lot of other people from South America, like Argentinians. I met somebody from Ecuador. There's a lot of Spanish speakers. Even today when I went to the lavanderia, the woman that was working there, she's from Orlando, Florida. She said she's half American, I guess, and half Brazilian. So interesting place. It seems more Eurocentric, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, than other cities that I've been A lot of things going on here. A lot of bars here. A lot of street bars. Like this guy right here, where you can buy drinks on the street. I guess what I really want to know is if there's other places to go besides this area in Pipa. Let me go check out some other areas. All these bars, man. These people here love to drink, right? Look at these bars. Everywhere. I don't know about the side of the street. It doesn't seem as busy over here. It's dark over here. Doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic. So maybe, yeah, going down here is not the best thing to do. I'm gonna turn back.
Where are you from?
Estados Unidos, em Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, massa.
Você mora aqui?
I'm from São Paulo, but I live in Rio Grande do Norte from 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, they even got tamarinds here. Damn, I wonder what kind of drinks they make with this. Any ginger? Nice. I'm gonna head back to the other area that I was at and see if there's anything going on. Hey! What's up?
I saw someone filming. I was like, this reminds me someone.
What's up,
Why
man?
are you filming?
Why?
I met you today at Casual.
Oh yeah, at the Lavanderia. I'm, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Dennis, nice to meet you. I have a YouTube channel.
About what?
Turismo.
De onde você é?
Estados Unidos, em Orlando, Florida. Você importa eu gravar now? Olá?
My royalties are very high.
Oh, okay. You guys remember my friend here from Canoa, Quebrada? She's from France. You guys remember her? And we're just hanging out. How is it sleeping in a tent?
It was fine. It's alright.
You like it? Oh, you guys are gonna go in here?
Yeah, after, yeah. I mean, it's sleeping in a tent, but with a fan and a mattress, and that's alright.
I'm looking for places here. There's a whole other side down there, but I don't think it's busy. Like none of the places seem to be packed. There's a lot of people like on the streets, but no, there's no one place that's like.
I don't know. First time that I'm coming here. But he lives here, so you may know more.
I went to that rooftop place, and there's another club back there that has a lot of people, but they're playing poho.
Yeah.
I don't know how to dance to that, so I'm just kind of. So you're up here just on vacation?
I'm here as a nomad. I decided to experience not having
Other places in Brazil. That's why I've been to Brazil 3 times before. And now I'm tired of Copacabana. Everybody goes there. And I want to show on my channel that there's other places in Brazil to go to. So I decided I'm going to be here for 3 months and I'm going to travel the Northeast and film. That's what I've been doing.
Here's my hotel. My room is right up there in the corner. I just came down to the street. Look at this. I guess it's a little bit of a boat access. On this trip, I quickly learned about tides. At certain times of the day, you walk down this path and there's a beach here. And there's tables out and chairs and people sit out in the sun and sunbathe and all of that. But right now, during the high tide, you can't even step onto the sand. Let me walk around. I just want to get my drone up in the air. Alright guys, look at the sweat on my face. Look at the stress on my face. So check out the drama that I'm going through right now. I was flying my drone around these boats here. All of a sudden the app said that the drone is no longer connected to the controller. Sometimes it looks like it's going to go out of range and then you got to wait for a second and it pops back up, but it wasn't coming back. I waited in the area to see if the drone would just return to me automatically and it didn't. So then I went into the app and I said locate my drone, and it's telling me that it's down here on the beach or on the cliffs. Maybe it crashed, maybe when it lost connection it just kept going. It's not supposed to do that. It has safety things in it to prevent it from hitting things, but I might have lost my drone, guys, which is why I'm sweating, freaking out right now. I walked down here, but everybody's telling me I can't go down there because it's too dangerous. In about an hour, they said that the tide will be low enough for me to walk this area here, and my drone is supposed to be just on the other side over here, probably about 100 meters or so, but I can't access it. Lord help me. I'm praying that it didn't fall in the water, that it landed itself. If it crashed, it crashed. It would be nice to recoup the body. It's gonna suck now because that's the end of the drone for this trip. I guess it's time for me to get a new drone and upgrade, but unfortunately, no more drone for this trip. I don't know what happened. I'll wait here for another, if it takes an hour, and just walk along the beach and see. So one thing I could say, the area that I'm in, it was promoted as, oh, it's only meters from the beach. Yeah, it is only meters from the beach, but there is no real beach here. It's meters from the water. Let's see how much the tide goes down and if there's actually a workable beach here that you can go on and relax, because I don't see it. You know, somebody else told me about another area that's probably about a 15-minute drive. They suggested I stay there. It has beautiful beaches. You got to really do the research, because if I had known, I wouldn't have come here. There's no like beach that people are laying out on that I see. Not the smartest thing I've done in my life. I couldn't wait anymore, man. I was going crazy. A local walked down here, so I kind of followed him. It's so dangerous here, and this guy just came out and he's like swimming to his boat. He's the second person I saw to like swim out there. You guys are good, man. I'm going like step by step. Every time the wave goes in, I take a couple of steps. I'm gonna keep going. So to make a long story short, I tried to walk out there to take a look around. I couldn't find it, and it was so dangerous with the waves coming in and crashing on the rocks. I returned back to the hotel. I walked back. I needed to just rest. I was overheated. I was sweating. I was dehydrated. I just had to take a nap, and I figure I'll just go back later and check when the tide goes down a little bit more. Tide has gone down. There's a bit of a beach opening up.
was all the way up in these rocks. I couldn't walk here before. I'm gonna walk down and see if I can just give it one more look to see if the drone is over there. I think if the drone went down, I think it went down right over here, around here. So what's up, guys? You want the good news or the bad news? Good news, I found the drone, or some locals found it and had it strung up on a little hut over there, but it's gone, guys. Take a look at this. Some pieces, but maybe DJI will give me something for it. I don't know. I did a crash report to see if I can send this to them and they can send me a new one when I get back to the United States. Yep. I lost signal and it crashed. I'm sad. I'm gonna bring this back now and contact DJI again and tell them that I actually found the drone. Guys, I'm gonna head back down to the beach, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when the tide goes back down. It's not exactly the prettiest looking beach. So I'll go down to the other end first and work my way back. I'm also gonna go to the guys that found my drone, because it seems like they took the chip out of the drone. I don't know if the chip is good because it was found in the ocean, but if it is good, I'd like to get that footage that's on the chip. So this is what we're dealing with at this beach. I don't know if you can see the wet sand. It's not exactly the most ideal sandy experience you want. The setup's down at the other end as well. One thing you got to remember, it is the winter. Not necessarily, it doesn't feel like winter in weather, but it's not the really busy season. It's definitely like a family type environment. A lot of kids running around. And the people themselves, it looks a little bit different than the other places I've been to coming down here. It seems like there's a big Argentina population here. And some of the people don't even really speak Portuguese well. It's a little bit strange. I don't know what exactly it is here. Oh, there's little fishes in there. I saw a crab running earlier. As far as beaches go, people said, oh, this place, beautiful beaches. Not necessarily this beach. It's crazy how different it looks when the tide is down. This morning I was over here. The water was hitting these rocks, so I couldn't walk along here at all. I guess people, they instead of lying on the sand, they kind of lie in the water to get tanned, it looks like. You see this? Because I don't really see anybody lying in the sand. Interesting, right? So here's the guys that found the drone. So I'm gonna go over here and talk to them and see if they have the chip. The chances of me getting this chip back, I would say, nada. But it's worth asking.
Yeah, but they might be nice about it. Let me ask. Hola. Vocês têm chip? The chippy? From the drone? The drone de manhã? De manhã?
Pra marcar pra amanhã.
Chip.
Não, cartãozinho. Tem não, Léo?
Não,
Cartão pra amanhã?
não, ele tá procurando um chip, né?
Não,
No chip, no chippy.
é um cartão pra amanhã.
No? Okay.
Olha.
Okay. Guess I'm not getting the chip back. So here, along these cliffs, sometimes these rocks break off. You could see up there, there's some cracks. I can imagine when that falls, what kind of impact it has. As far as it being the beautiful beach, aesthetically, not that pleasing. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to go up to the other beach that was recommended to me. I was recommended this area because this area is like the center. All the shops, the restaurants, I guess there's clubs there, things that are open, you know, at night, things that are open for shopping. The touristy area is here. They were saying, oh, you know, stay here because then you don't have to take an Uber back and forth. Everything you want is within walking distance as far as going out and stuff. And yeah, I agree with that statement. Hola.
Olá. Desculpa, gente.
No, it's okay. Hi, how are you? Você fala inglês? Não? Português? Só. Você fala espanhol?
Não, só um
Não?
pouquinho.
Você mora aqui? Ok, local? Ok. Muito prazer.
Prazer.
Okay. I really do need to meet some locals. Sing. 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 This is Chip. I wonder if it still works. Você acha que trabalha? I don't know.
Será que funciona?
I don't know. Eu preciso na computadora tentar. Ok. Obrigado.
Nada.
Muito obrigado. Okay. I got the chip back. Nice guys. I don't know if it works. And when he gave it back to me, it had sand on it. Outras praias.
Outras praias pra lá. Tem a dos golfinhos, Enseada dos Golfinhos. Caminhando. O senhor já foi caminhando pra lá?
Long?
Se é longe?
Sim.
Mais ou menos. Não, nem tanto. Vai caminhando por aqui, o senhor pode ver que tem umas pessoas passando pra lá.
Like,
Só dá pra ir na maré seca.
na praia com mais
Areia,
sand. Yeah, sim.
tem pedra.
Yeah.
Lá.
Lá?
Aqui que tem mais pedras, que fica essas piscinas naturais.
20 minutos, 30.
Menos, uns 10 minutinhos.
É?
É logo ali, depois daquelas pedras.
Ok.
Logo ali.
I'll come back. Eu vou voltar. Você fala inglês? Não? Ok. Meu português quase ruim. Mas eu estou aprendendo. Ok, obrigado. Okay, guys, I've moved to another beach. It's called Madeiro. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Praia do Madeiro. Actually, before I decided to stay where I stayed, people said I should stay in this area, but it's kind of off the grid a little bit. Madeiro. Pipa. This is where I'm staying, right? Yeah. No, right here. Oh yeah, there it is. You can actually see the building there. Nice painting. Okay, so I'm staying here. It's right next to this beach, but often, like right now, there's no beach because the tide is so high. So we've come over to here. No, over to here. This place here, Rota Turistica. That's where I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna go down the path that leads to the beach. Let's go check it out. Again, Praia do Madeiro.
Vamos a celebrarlo tú y yo, tú y yo. Vamos a brindar por el amor que tuvimos. Inmediatamente, bregando con los llaves del amor de mi mente.
Let me stop and take a selfie. Just because we're living in a selfie world. Let's get to this fantastic beach that everybody's been talking about. Oh yeah. The climb up is gonna suck. Because if the climb down is this steep, this far, the climb up is gonna suck. Yeah, oh, got a massage right here. Therapist. Hola.
Vamos a chingar como Río y su Tokio. Ay. Tú no eres inocente, traviesa con un alma soleada diferente. Y por eso regreso, solo por el calor, me pierdo todo. No, vuelvo por amor, amor.
As you know, every time I come to the beach, I gotta at least touch the water. So if I wanted to walk to this beach from the beach I'm on, it would have been about a 40-minute walk. Honestly, this is a nicer beach. It has proper sand, a little bit easier to walk on. The other place had like a lot of algae. I wish this beach was where my hotel is because it's much better. Beautiful over here. The body's on this beach. Talvez eu voltar. Caminhando.
Um açaí, algo para beber aqui.
Ok.
É grátis.
Ok.
Olha. E fica olhando os golfins.
Oh, dolphin.
Golfins.
Dolphin. Did you guys see that? There's a dolphin out there. Dolphin? Mais?
Tem mais.
Wow. Check it out, guys. There's a dolphin swimming over there, around where the people are. That's really cool. Somebody said to me, oh, go to Madeiro, they have dolphin. I thought dolphin was like a bar or something, but there's an actual dolphin. Let's see, there he is. You see him? There, did you see him jump? And there's one there. One over there, one over there. Wow. See them playing around? That's really freaking cool. All right, Fernando with the hard sell. He's basically telling me he's got his place set up over here. He said that it's free to sit. They have Wi-Fi there that's free as well. I still can't get over that these dolphins are like just swimming around with these people in the water. It's pretty cool. What's up? God damn. Look at the size of her lens. Hola. Você fala English? What's the size of it?
600.
600. Okay. It's nice. Something to drink. Are the drinks cheap? Caipirinha is 19 reais here. In other places, you can get them for like 10, closer to where I am. So it is a little bit more expensive here. Understandable, you know, they got to carry all this stuff up and down this hill back here. So, and it is a nicer place. Still cheaper than Rio. I'm really liking this beach. Maybe I'll come back here tomorrow and just relax. And it's not crazy busy, even though it's a Saturday. But then again, it is wintertime here. Crazy as that sounds, because it is not cold. We're used to winters being cold. Nice vibe, nice and relaxed, peaceful, clean. Like even the sand here, it's just clean, soft, just dolphins swimming out on the beach. It's like dreamland. See you guys soon. When I get my drink, I'll be back. Peace. What's up, guys? My drink has arrived. Pina colada. I guess they're really big pina coladas because he brought me 2. This is full too. So anyways, let's do a little taste test. Oh man, that's good. It's not strong. This is the first time I'm having a drink here, and it's not like crazy alcohol, which could be good and bad. Maybe if I really wanted to feel it, I'd be complaining. No flies can have some. These are chunks of pineapple. I guess that's why they gave me the pineapple. Delicious. Except for this damn fly that keeps knocked his ass out. Later. I'm gonna enjoy this. It was a great day. I had a couple of drinks and just relaxed. I needed it. I even had a short nap under my umbrella. At the end of the day, when the sun started going down, I took an Uber back to my hotel and went down to the beach again. Remember, this is what the beach looked like this morning at high tide. La noche ha llegado acá. I decided to take a walk along the boardwalk with a couple of friends that I met at the other beach. They invited me to watch a football game at a local pub, which is down at the end of this boardwalk. But there's some things going on over here. It looks a little more exciting. There's a football game tonight, and my friends here have invited me to go watch. I've never been down at this end of the beach this far, but it looks like there's things going on here. I smell marijuana. Yes, seems to be smoking. I guess this is more of a local area. I see a lot of surfers over here. A lot of people just chilling. And I smell weed. It ended up that the game wasn't playing at this particular spot, so we just had a couple of drinks, listened to the band play, and watched the sun go down. Okay guys, once again, I'm out. Gonna walk down to the beach. Oh, there's no beach again. So it's like it's getting later and later the time that you actually have some kind of beach. I'm gonna go to that other beach I went to yesterday, Madeiro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to Madeiro. Gotta figure out how to get there. Yesterday I took a taxi there. It cost me 30 reais. I was told that there's a bus that goes down there. It costs 4 reais. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, but you know, I want to do things the way they do them here. Hola, Madeiro Beach.
Para Madeiro, subindo aqui ao lado, em frente à praça, vai ter uma.
I need to go find a place that I can get change. I only have hundreds on me, and I don't know if I could take the bus with a credit card. Just gonna check down here. They have different restaurants and things here. It's very packed. There's not a lot of space on the actual beach to sit, so everybody's sitting in the restaurants. The beach that I want to go to, just to give you guys some references, it's on the other side. If you see way down there where the rock turns, I think it's just on the other side of that. And it takes about 10 minutes to drive over there. It takes about 30 minutes to walk. It's not a pleasant walk over here. You can't walk on the beach because the tide is too high, and it's dangerous walking over there. Along the face of the cliff, the rocks fall. They have warning signs there. And walking on these cobble roads suck. It's uneven. It's a hard walk, man. Sometimes I find myself tripping, so you don't want to walk here. Here's a tip for you all. When you come to Brazil, whenever you can, wherever you can, break down your big bills into small denominations. Cash is not king in Brazil. Most people pay for things with a system called Pix. It's like a debit card system, but it's on your phone, and most locals just pay for things with Pix. And if you're gonna use cash, you have to have small amounts because you're gonna go to places and they can't break that 100. And 100 Brazilian reais is about $20 US. And even though that doesn't seem like a big amount, that's their big bill, 100 reais. So to go to a place and pay for something small or ask for change, it can be a problem. Whenever you get an opportunity and you have big bills, get in somewhere and change it. Tell them you want 10s and 20s, 5s. I actually walked around to about 4 different places trying to change my money before a taxi finally changed it for me. I ended up taking that taxi to Madeiro Beach just out of appreciation for him going and changing my 100 reais. I went into a couple of supermarkets and they wouldn't change it for me. They said they didn't have it. So yeah, lessons learned. Don't walk around feeling good because you got hundreds in your pocket. It doesn't help you.
Tell me that you want.
This guy is going to go to the supermarket and buy something for himself and give me the change. This is his taxi here. So it's 30 reais for the taxi. I guess I'm not going to take the bus. What I need to do is meet somebody there at the beach that is going to take the bus and let them hold my hand and walk me through it. Because I really don't know. I'm kind of clueless.
Where you looking at me with the minds hella captivated.
All right, we're on our way.
Agitated, I can get you off no medication. Have you elevated? Can't fix the world, but I bet I fix that attitude. Mood on Big 10 when I fall through, it's all you.
See it? There's the warning, guys. So you gotta be careful over here. I was saying, you don't want to be walking along the cliff edge. Things fall.
Somehow you still ain't had enough. Yeah. Right for a real one. Yeah. Slide on a real one.
Yesterday, walking down the hill was a little difficult, but walking back up, my legs were like rubbery. It's a real workout.
What you want, is it really that important? You've been on my mind, and I really can't ignore it. Little baby, you a 10. Wait a minute, I got you going. I can't even help it. I don't think I want to know that I've been on you. Tell me that you want it. Little baby, you a 10. Can I run it back again? What we doing? I've been on you long time, I'ma prove it. You let me ride tides and I always keep it fluid. And if they ain't going stupid, I be tripping if I lose it. I get you so high, have you jet lag.
Today's drink is the Cafe Fruta. Excited to try it. It's fantastic. Check it out. Get away. I got beans competing with me for my Cafe Fruta. It's delicious. Check out how pretty it is.
It's almost 4 o'clock now. The sun is gonna go down in about an hour and a half. I'm just tired. I fell asleep a couple of times just lying here, feeling this ocean breeze. It's 28 degrees here, but it's not a hot 28 degrees. It's just nice. I'm in the shade too, so just nice, man. Waves coming off the ocean. So nice, so peaceful. There's dolphins swimming in the ocean. That to me is crazy, just seeing dolphins breach in the water. I just ordered some camaraos y batata fritas, yuca fries. I'm gonna eat. I know I'm gonna feel tired. It was a nice day, man. Didn't do much. Didn't even really pull out my camera. I'm just chilling, man, and I'm happy. Okay, so this is my shrimp with yuca fries and some salad. Pretty expensive, 120 reais. That's like, I don't know, $25. But hey, man, let's taste it and see how good it is. Not bad. Nothing special. It's good. It's shrimp cooked in garlic oil. If you have any, Sadio. Picante. Let's see. This is hot.
some heat. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy this. Peace. Yeah. Coming up those stairs. Leg day. It's definitely a workout. I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna try to take the bus. Let me see how it works. Isso para ônibus?
Creio que sim.
Pipa?
Para Pipa e do outro lado ali.
Outra?
Sim.
Ok, obrigado.
Cause you're the only one for me. Yeah, you're the only one. Person I'm gonna tell. I wanna shut up now.
So that was pretty painless. If I knew it was that easy, I would have been taking the bus down to that beach at least another couple of times. That was cool. So guys, that's an option. Don't be scared. It costs like 4 reais rather than paying 30 reais for a taxi. They made like 3 stops on the way, but it was quick, easy. Now I'm back in the square. Just recognize the area down there. Okay, there's some people down here. Oh, sunset, beautiful.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My information is in the description. Peace and love.